it. Do it again.
Oh, we do that? Okay.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Wait! Hardware's going everywhere.
I
Oh my
appreciate
God, why?
You're already a problem.
Oh. 1, 2, 3.
Hi, makers. I just said hell makers.
Oh.
Hi, makers.
I'm Andrea.
I'm Aggie.
And I'm Samantha.
And
we
we
are
are
the
the
Woolen
Woolen
Women.
Women. We're a crafty but crazy bunch. We talk everything from knitting, a little bit of crochet. This is our polymer clay artist, and we have a bag maker.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm an indie dyer. We'll be having a giveaway at the end of the video, so if you want to enter the giveaway and find out how to win cool stuff, just stay tuned until the end of the video. We also have a giveaway from the last video, so if you did enter to win on the last video, make sure you stay tuned so you can see if you won. We've been away for some time because we took a small trip to Lancaster, Pennsylvania. We went to Amish country. We visited all the yarn shops and all the quilt shops.
Yes.
So we have a lot to show you and a lot to tell you. And we had a lot of fun.
Yep.
And we're glad to be back. We missed you guys. So.
And we have some FOs.
Oh yeah. Well,
So
she
excited.
does.
Yes, because it's
I do
finishing
not.
month. From October 1st to now, I'm finishing
Me
everything
too.
I have on the needles.
Me too.
Which
I
isn't
agree.
that much, but it's still like, you know.
It feels
It's a little
insurmountable.
entailed, you know.
Okay, so you want to start with your FOs then?
Okay, well, you can start it.
Oh, I'm wearing an FO. She made me fingerless gloves in the pumpkin pickin colorway. She held it together with the mohair. So it's 100% superwash merino wool held together with 72/28 kid mohair silk.
Yeah.
So, and they are
Oh, they're
pumpkin
beautiful.
pickin.
Take it off and show them.
They're beautiful, yeah.
They're so pretty.
I think they're great for fall.
Oh, I love the colors.
Oranges
awesome.
that have
They're
that
so
golden,
They're awesome.
browns, and there's no real like color pooling. You did excellent.
No,
with
it's
this.
excellent.
It's just
And
really.
I didn't switch,
It's almost like
I
micro
just rolled it
stripes.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, like micro stripes.
I didn't do
I really
anything
love that.
special to it.
They're really comfortable.
epic.
I'm gonna live in them, and I'm currently.
I'm going to cast on another pair for probably for myself.
in the
Although
same color.
I should make some.
But she
makeup,
doesn't
though.
like the
have any.
mohair. She doesn't like how fluffy they are, so she's going to.
No, I can't do the mohair. Knitting with it was hard for me. It hurt my hands a little.
Yeah.
And it's too hot. I'm always hot.
Well, I think you get a little more resistance. I'm the same way. Like when I knit it alone, I'm fine. But if I do a sock,
I do it alone on that shawl.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
the small
But
circumference
when you hold it,
too. When you're doing like
yeah,
sock
you're
or
all
this,
like,
yeah.
and it's cramping your hands.
It cramps. It's hard
It's
to do.
hard.
So, but I am
That's what I
knitting.
used to
I'm
think
knitting
they
a
do
garment.
with
I'm doing like a shirt,
Show them that ribbing.
and that wasn't too bad.
Show you that.
The ribbing.
Yeah,
What
it's
I'm-
epic.
And the shirt I'm doing isn't
What's
too
it
bad
called?
held together.
Laddering.
But
No
the small
laddering. Look at it.
circumference gets
Pull it
you.
apart. Look how great it looks.
She does the best ribbing. I do really
I do, but it
crappy
takes me
ribbing.
time.
Yeah.
It's not easy to do it, to make it not ladder.
It looks great.
You can't go real fast.
Well, and that's why it hurts your wrist.
And
because
that's why, 'cause
you
I'm
should
pulling.
see her pearl. She's like,
I know.
literally ripping it.
But only when I rib. I don't do that on a normal pearl.
The stress. I'm just like
Yeah.
loosely
But
going,
it hurts
and then my
ya.
rib looks awful.
God, my finger.
What's your other FO?
Okay. Last December, when Andrea graduated, John took us and Nick to Yard Store in South Carolina to different ones we went to. And I don't even remember the name of that store.
Was it the
The
needle
black
tree?
sheep something?
No.
The needle tree, because it was that yellow.
It was
Oh,
the
it
needle
was the
tree.
needle tree, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, a beautiful little house, a yellow house. They had a set of Sweet Georgia fibers, minis.
A fade mini.
A fade mini set. So I didn't exactly fade it all together. I kind of used up most of the
I
yarn.
love the
It's not
gradient
even-
effect.
I kind of like threw things in at the end because the pattern was by what's her name, Kay, the Bakery Bears. It was their pattern, and you're supposed to use like 20 or 10
Wow.
or something. And I only had 5. I mean, so I had
Oh,
to
so
really
that's
draw
great.
it out.
So
So
show
here it
them.
is. Not the ends. Some of the ends are woven in, but not all of them. And this was where I started,
That came out great.
and that's how I ended it.
It looks great. It's like a gradient.
It does
effect.
look really good. I like it. And John loves it. It's for John. John picked it out, her husband.
Wow, I really love
And
it.
it's so soft.
Really
So I just
beautiful.
kept adding
What is it? Do you know?
more and more.
What
It's
What's the fiber?
Fibers 80-20. I'm almost
Is
sure.
it?
Yeah, it feels soft.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's either 75-25 but it's superwash. But yeah, it's nice and it fits them nice. I just gotta block it,
Yeah.
and of course, like all the ends.
So it's an
inside.
almost
I
FO.
traveled with the yarn most of the time, so I don't have as many, but I still have a lot. Well, it's crazy.
Well, so it's an almost
Especially
FO.
right
She's
there.
gonna
Towards
weave
the end,
them
I
in.
got a little nuts.
We'll
so.
probably show it again after it's blocked.
Yeah,
Maybe
after
we'll
it's
make
blocked,
John do
I'll
a
do it.
photo shoot if we can talk him into
Yeah, if we could talk
Oh my
about
gosh,
getting
we're
to
doing
do
that.
Yeah, we're doing that.
That would be awesome. Okay.
Do you have any
There are
other?
my 2 FOs.
I have 0 FOs. How about
Okay,
you?
now I'm working on the other shawls that I'm doing.
Nope. This is the time of year where everything becomes a mystery, and I
Yeah.
can't reveal a single thing
Yeah.
because it's for Christmas or it's
Yeah.
for something else, and it's all a secret.
Yeah. I know,
feel
it's
you.
rough.
I have not finished any objects because remember last time my wrist was really hurt.
Yeah, she
Now
had
it's
to
like
stop.
my wrist and my shoulders, but
Yeah, so whatever.
now I just knit and I take a break. I used to
Yeah.
like knit for hours on end. Now I'm like taking a break in between so that my
Yeah,
wrist doesn't
it's
break off.
rough.
But yeah,
Well, let's talk about things coming up in the
Yeah,
in
she
the
got
shop.
a gig. Well, she got a gig with
we will.
darn good yarn, so it's.
Yeah, they
it's
know.
rough,
So I've been dying for darn good yarn, and that's kind of rough.
Yeah.
But I've been working on a lot of this shawl. So we'll do whips now, okay? And then we'll do your shop talk.
That's fine.
So I'm working on the Veter shawl. I'm in the middle of a row. I'm sorry. Actually, I can show it because it's upside down the way
Yeah.
that it goes.
Goes right.
Let's
What do you mean?
it's
Just
upside
be
down.
careful.
Oh,
Look
it's
how
knit
gorgeous this
upside
thing is.
down.
It's huge.
Hold on. Here we
It's
go.
gonna be great for the day
Okay,
winner.
so it is.
Look at it. It's
This is look in the
epic.
camera. You
I
can
really
see it.
need to finish mine
See how
Oh,
it
you
goes.
do.
before the winter hits, because
So this is in the Japanese
This
maple.
is the outside, isn't it?
Yes, it's the wrong. It
It's
might be on
wrong.
the wrong
Yeah,
side.
it's on the wrong
All right,
side, I
let's
think.
try to get it on the right
Is
side.
it?
Where's the maple leaf? Oh, it's this side. I had it
Right,
right.
you're right. I'm sorry, I missed
So
it.
that's all right. This is a
How
Japanese
cookies.
maple and virtue. It is the Veter shawl. It has like
Oop.
lace portions in there, but it's mostly garter. So it's been a lot of mindless knitting. It's just a huge shawl.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's gigantic. When I block it, it's gonna grow twice the size and it's gonna be gigantic. But I can't wait to see it off the needles because it's all scrunched up on
I
there.
can't wait.
Like I can't even really see what it looks like until
Really
I get it
beautiful.
off. Sorry.
Boy,
Till I get it off
it's
there.
taken a long time.
But this is what I've been primarily working on because, like she said, October. Like I want to finish
I'm finishing.
and get things.
I'm so
off
into
the
finishing.
needles.
There's 2 sweaters I have to finish. I
Yeah.
only have half and one sleeve to do on
Yeah.
both.
So
I'm getting them
now,
done.
when we were in Lancaster, I did do a new cast on. So I have one more whip that I've been actively working on.
Yeah, because you can't resist
Yeah.
the yarn.
The rest of them, and that's only because I came out with the new fall collection, the
right,
Harvest
it's hard
collection.
not to.
Yeah. The rest of them I put down and I'll probably be picking them up. You know, like the sheer VT and the half moon tee. I'll be picking them up later.
I love the half moon one.
I know. I really want to get that
Got
one.
my eyes on it.
So I
Wow.
casted this on in Sunflower Sunsets.
I have to sew her sweater
boy.
tonight, too.
Isn't it beautiful?
Be careful, you're near that wine glass.
Yeah, I know. I see
Tell
it.
me how to do, milk
Um,
under the knee-
This
knee
is
like
Sunflower
that.
Sunsets, and it's the
I think I do.
stabilizer. What is
Yeah,
it?
stabilizer, yeah. We're talking about that other sweater I gotta fix
Oh,
under
yeah,
the
yeah.
arms.
This is Sunflower Sunsets,
Sorry.
and it's the Pearl Soho Bandana Cowl. Now, originally it
It's
called
so
for, I
gorgeous,
think, like
man.
80-some stitches to cast on. I actually increased that a whole lot. I think I'm up near 150 or something. So I made it wider, but I'm
Oh,
still
sweater.
following the
Is
pattern.
this all mohair? No, this is.
This is a Harvest Braid Sunflower
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sunset.
she did the
both.
mohair with it, like I did with these.
But I did both mohair and
both.
the 100% in Sunflower
Just
Sunsets.
epic,
But you can actually
Fall
customize
colors, they really
your
are.
harvest braid to do, like I could have
Speak
done
to all my
autumn wheat
fall.
with this and it would have been gorgeous. But they both have like that
The
golden
Amish
hue.
would have been impressed if we got to talk to them.
So I did my short rows, and it's like the only second time I've ever done short rows. And I didn't know that the wrap and turns were something I was never going to be able to spot. So I ended up
Yeah, I tried
ripping
to
them
save
back
it.
out again because they
I
didn't
tried
work
to
out the
save it.
first time. And I put a marker on each end, and now it's going really smoothly. So this is actually what I knit mostly in Lancaster when we went on vacation.
Yeah.
Because once you had the 2 markers, it was really like a mindless knit. But I think it's going to be beautiful, like with a jean jacket and some boots.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, it's going to be great. So
It's gonna be
Sunflower
great.
Sunsets might be my favorite out of
And
that.
you're in cold weather now. There's
I
plenty of
can't
us to
pick
wear
between
stuff.
this and Apple Pickin. It's hard.
I love apple picking.
Me too.
All the fall colors you did. I'm telling you, you got a talent. And I'm not just saying that. It's
So yeah,
crazy good
Oh.
colors for fall.
Well, thank you. I really went all out with fall. I had like 2 collections. I
I
did
know.
the first one and then I did Harvest collection because I just
I
couldn't.
don't know where it even came from. It's kind of crazy.
I love it. I was all of a sudden I
It's
had
so
all these
great.
ideas and I had to put them on
It
yarn.
was 4 years ago that we tried to dye. We dyed fall. Remember, I have the socks.
Yeah.
We're
Oh,
in
I'm
South
gonna have
Carolina.
to. So my patrons are gonna get this little behind the scenes. I think eventually there is a crate labeled Fiber Arts that I had from 6 years ago when we first moved to South Carolina.
No, it was the second year.
Was it?
I found Sue. I
So it
found
was
this
5
whole
years
world.
ago. And we
5,
first moved there, and like she wanted me to do something other than school because I was being driven insane.
Yeah.
So she was like, let's try this. And we tried to dye yarn, and we put all our little stuff that we bought in
I
a
still have
Fiber
socks.
Arts container.
This is one of them.
Well, get
This
this.
is one of them.
Yes. One of the first
Yeah,
socks,
this is
guys.
one of the first socks.
Get this. We go fast forward 5 years. This Fiber Arts container ended up like back in my room with yarn in it. It had
I
been
know.
used for clothing and
I
like
know.
boots.
Isn't that funny?
And now, like, fast forward, it's right back in my house, and now I do Fiber Arts
I
full
know,
time, and
it's
it's
so
got
crazy.
yarn in it. So it's just funny how it all
I
came like full
never in
circle.
a million
Isn't that
years.
weird?
It is. I never in a million years thought that this girl would be ended up
It's
here.
like it was subliminally sending messages.
Because I was disabled. I didn't want to keep spending money, and I thought, well, I got to do it cheaper for myself. So she helped me, and we did it. And I made some socks. I made some
It's
shawls.
too funny.
And then,
Now I look at some of the things I dyed, and I'm like,
oh, see, not me. She had a Christmas colorway she did with her friend. She has the socks from her friend, and they're great. But the colors of this, and it got all tangled, and I took a fit and threw it
out.
down the steps. I told Nick to
Unreal.
throw it out. I couldn't. It was terrible. And I still dream. It was
She
a
mentions
dark
this
burgundy,
stain
like
every year.
blood. It was kind of like a blood color, but it had blues with it.
so it came off of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
It
I had a
was
picture
just,
of
I still
Rudolph
think
in
of
the
it.
snow. It had blues
and I
like
couldn't
reds
fix
in
it, and I threw it out.
Yeah, so
I got so upset.
she's
that it
still
got
asking me to write. If you have a picture
Look,
of it,
I
could
do have a
probably
picture.
replicate it.
Of our first one. Remember we used your little, to take pictures in your little garage
I know.
house.
Yes, my little
We have to
picture.
call it a cottage. It was
It
a
wasn't.
redone
Okay, I bought
garage.
the house
It's a
sight
wonderful
unseen.
word for it, a cottage.
It was.
Well, I made it a cottage
She
after
did
we
make
were
it a
there for
cottage.
a while.
Yes,
but
she did.
It was
It's
not
3
pleasant.
bedrooms. It was very
She's
nice.
like, it's a garage. I'm like, it's a cottage.
So
Right now we were
all right,
dying.
we bought the place sight unseen. It was a converted garage when we showed up there. Not that they didn't make it really nice, but it was a
Yeah, like the
project.
floor, they didn't put rugs down the floors. It was the floor of a garage.
It was horrible. And
That
we
was
lived
crazy.
like that for like a year and a half. So
Yeah, and
it
all
was
we did
fun.
was clean.
The things you'll do for education.
Oh my God.
Anyway, do you have whips? Oh, you're holding
Yes,
one.
I'm
Okay.
holding one. This is that shawl.
That shawl.
Yeah, what's it? That's
The
never
shawl
going
that
to
we
end.
don't speak of.
The shawls that are never going to end.
She's never going to
I
finish
still
them.
love it.
Is this at Chivaria?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, what you got on there? A cauldron?
Yeah, I got a cauldron. What else do I got?
Oh,
on
she
there?
got the woolen
I
brew.
got a couple things. Wait, I got a cauldron.
I love that color.
Where's the other
You're
thing?
giving that to me, right? No, I'm just
By the way, if you don't purchase the woolen brew by
Here
the
it is, a
16th,
cat.
it's going out.
I got a cat.
Okay, let me show them.
See?
So this cat goes with the
Be
familiar
careful because
skein.
it's slippery. Look, I have to eat cookies.
How
I know
about
I'm
somebody
so
bought
starving.
that cat in collection with the Hocus Pocus Sanderson sisters and
There he
Billy?
is.
They
Little
matched
cat.
it like the cat, like the black cat
Oh,
Binks.
I love
And
And I
that.
never, I never thought of it. I was like, and they bought a black cat.
I love
And
that.
it went perfect with the collection because
Mhm.
I couldn't really very well do Binks and a black cat, so I just chose a black cat.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
people used it as Binks.
Oh, I love that.
I love it.
also
I was
did more
like
in my
so
hat.
creative.
I'm
I
still
forget
in
who
the
did
ribbon,
that.
but-
So the shawl she just had was Birds of a Feather. You guys have seen that before. We added slub in some places. If you have a
I can't wait
question
to tell my
on where we added the slub, it's in the garter sections of Birds of a Feather because we have gotten a few questions about that.
Right, and it's epic, so I can't. I'm not going to
It
not
adds
on it.
texture. It's wonderful.
And this is a little hat I'm still working on. It's her. What color is this?
This is cat. I don't think you've shown this on here.
No,
I don't think so
either.
either.
You just
It's
started
like a
this.
micro stripe, so I don't know how it's
So
gonna
this
look
would
as a
have
hat.
actually been better for socks because it would micro stripe on socks.
It might be an epic hat. You never know. I'm
We're
just
gonna
going to keep
find
going
out.
with. I'm doing a sock hat.
So
I
this
think it'll
is
be
casting
okay.
and candles. She's got a little toasted pumpkin seed on here for now.
Oh, and
But it
and a
has
red
these
truck.
golden flame colors, and then it's got that
I do
deep
all these.
black because it's like a black flame candle. And like I said, if you had done socks, this would have micro stripes.
Right.
But since the circumference is a little larger for a hat, it kind of color pools, but I kind of like it.
I love it.
And she
that's
got a
gonna
little
be
red
my
truck
hat.
on there.
I'm just telling you, it is.
So this is casting and candles. It actually comes with this, well, it can be
Yeah,
purchased
look at
with
the
a spell
skein
book.
itself. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Really
If you've
pretty.
seen my
I love it.
Instagram, you've probably seen me put this up a couple times.
I mean, the black's a little hard for
I
me
think
to see,
I'm
but I
gonna
like
do
it. I
one
still like it.
where I do a sock because I want to see how it micro.
Oh, I could. This is going to have plenty left over.
Yeah,
so
I want to do a sock.
We'll
And
probably make socks too.
by the
It's so
time we
hard
knit
to
that
make all
Halloween
the
will be
frickin'
over. But
Things. I mean, it's crazy.
I am curious about it.
Okay, and the epic whip is this that I've been working on non-stop, but it's a hard one.
This is the
Girl's Best Friend shawl
okay.
by Isabella
Is
Kraemer.
that the one that my pink and gray one is upstairs?
that I always wore. Remember, it's a
No,
bright
that's the Grocery Girl.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I always wanted to make another one of them too.
I love that one. And I
know.
love that it's wool and it's
I know,
scratchy and it's hardy.
That was the
and-
wool we bought. We bought a cone from Wed's,
Oh, they
and
messed
that was
up
the
or
cheapest
something.
way
We got
to do
that
it.
so
20
cheap.
bucks for 12 or 1400 of 75, 25 of real wool.
And then they upped the price.
And they stay, like, they're epic. I'm still wearing from 5 years ago.
And
They're
then
not
they
worn
upped
out,
the price
nothing.
and we never got it again.
We never got it again once I got this off stuff. But look at this shawl. It's absolutely gorgeous.
So this has the wood
I
color.
cannot
Is
wait.
Reclaimed is making a comeback. People
Oh,
are
it's
ordering
It
this.
really is.
All of these are just epic.
It has this like teal color. Can I hold it like
Yeah,
this?
be
Am I
careful
gonna-
because
Watch
it's
the
real close
line,
to the
yeah.
edges.
This
I already
teal
lost
color
one.
is Enchanted Ivy. This is Reclaimed, and then down here we have Floral Keepsake. It's like a speckled colorway.
Mm-hmm.
But they're all really good earth tones.
Yeah, I love it. I
Like
love it.
woody kind of colors. I think
But
it's
this
really
part
nice.
of the shawl is very hard with the teardrop. Some of
Yeah.
it's messed up or so bad. It's
You
not
can't really
perfect,
tell
but
at all. I would just go
I'm
with
still
it.
gonna love it.
And she's got her little
'Cause you know
charm
those
on
back
there.
rooms
Let
in
me
the
show
house
them
freeze?
the charm.
Oh yeah, I have
Ooh,
the charm.
needle
Sorry.
in my
Oh God, I'm
face.
stabbing
She
her.
did.
Oh, Samantha made me
Well, that
3
one,
charms.
and you have the wood on here.
Knitted
too.
hearts at Christmas.
There we go.
She did a gold and a red and a green. I gave the green one to Amber.
So
a
she's
friend.
got a little knitted heart on here.
Yeah, I love it.
And then she has this. This is what you can purchase the
We should put one
Reclaimed
in
with.
the shop or
You can
something.
actually
coming back
get
this
your initials
Took
put
a
in
lot
there,
for me
or
to
like
get
your
rid
loved
of
one's
one.
initials. She did a charm like as if you
It's wood, like you
It's
made
like a plaque of wood
Yeah.
and like almost like you would
Driftwood.
carve your name and
Your
driftwood.
initials
Yeah,
in driftwood.
your initials.
or into a tree trunk, that type of
Oh,
thing.
Yeah,
my new
yeah.
bag. I never showed this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, show that.
Yeah.
Oh,
we'll
that's
do that in
acquisitions. Okay, let's do acquisitions.
I actually got to buy someone's bag.
Or wait, she wanted to do shop talk. Let's do shop talk first.
Well, we probably should do that at the end in case people don't really want
You
to
think
listen
so?
to
Okay,
stuff.
go ahead. Go ahead.
You know,
Alright, so we'll do
or they
acquisitions.
can go back to it or whatever. So what are we doing?
Acquisitions. Go ahead, show your bag.
Oh yeah. So I got a Grocery Girl's bag. Oh, Mrs. Brown's bag. I love it. Drawstring. Oh my God.
It's cute. We just don't know whose
Very
yarn
nice.
is
I mean, I can
on
make
there.
it, but I mean, I won't have this. But you know,
I want to know
since I
whose
can
yarn
make
is
it.
on there.
But you know, so it's hard to buy bags because I make bags.
What's
you
the
know?
pin?
She gave me a pin. Mrs. Brown's bags.
Oh, cute.
It's cute. Look at it. It's got the
I didn't
same
know that.
bag on it.
It's cute.
But I love it. It's just incredible.
Very
Really
cute.
incredible. I love it. So I finally got myself a bag. Thanks to all of you guys for ordering because that's what got me the bag.
Any other acquisitions? From Lancaster?
Oh, we got that.
Oh, okay. We each got one of these
We
from
each got a,
Lancaster. We went to the yarn
A
shop.
jar. It's a jar.
We went to a yarn shop in Kettle Village or something.
Kitchen Kettle Village.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
And there was a yarn shop in there,
Mhm.
and we got these jars. They're like yarn bowls.
Yeah, they're
Currently
cute.
using one. It actually defines yarn on the back.
Yeah, it's
which
cute.
I think is really cute. It says yarn, a continuous strand of twisted threads of synthetic or natural material, and then it like goes on. And I got a little sheep on the front of mine. What did you get?
I got a sheep.
You got a sheep too. Your sheep is different than mine though, isn't it?
No.
Is it the same as this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
but
we got a bag. We forgot the bag.
The bag is the same with this little sheep on the front.
The bag's neat
It's
too.
a little tote.
It's like I don't know what. I guess it's cotton
material,
but it's like different than. Regular,
let me show you.
I don't know. I can't explain it. It's different. And I forgot the bags.
I know as an indie dyer, I shouldn't be getting yarn, but like this is yarn I don't do. So.
Yeah, it's different.
So I thought,
and
I try to support other people.
Oh, this is really great.
So this is chunky yarn. It's 100% Peruvian Highland wool. And I got it in like these
a little
neutral.
scratchy, but you could wear a shirt under it, like
I want like
turtleneck or a long sleeve shirt.
I got enough for like a chunky sweater. I want to make a chunky sweater.
That'll be cute.
I got them in like all.
What's wrong with this?
They just loosely did it. Yeah, it's fine. I got them in all like neutral colors, and I think I'm gonna make like a striped chunky sweater.
Yeah.
If I ever can get to that, but it's Barocco Mercado. So Barocco yarn. Barocco.
Yeah, that's where they say it, I guess.
And it's 100% Peruvian Highland wool.
It's nice.
So it's really nice.
And it'll be from our trip. Our trip was so cute.
Yeah, so
it was my 32nd wedding anniversary, so John and Andrea went with us. And we had fun, you know. It was
I was in the Victorian suite. And you were
It wasn't as good as Nora Roberts' Inn, though. I'm sorry.
I loved it.
It was so much more romantic, and it smelled
That's
so
because
good.
it's Nora Roberts. She gets that.
Yeah, it was great. This one was very nice, but that one was just off the chart. They got to come with me. It just was off the charts.
This was Twin Pines that we went to.
Yeah, it just wasn't as romantic as hers.
It's rated top 10.
A big tub. We both fit into our necks. It was so great. The floor heated up. It had a toilet that could do all kinds of things. It was crazy. Daddy's like, this toilet's like $2,000. I was like, what does it do? Because I'm scared. It heated up.
We had a
so
nice
in the morning
balcony.
you didn't have to sit on the cold
That's all I needed.
Oh my God, it was great.
We had a nice balcony and it overlooked like a farm.
Yeah, your room was cozy and romantic.
Mine was too big. The fireplace was like right next to the balcony, so I would sit by the fire and knit, and John would sit outside on the balcony because he loves the cold, and he would read.
That was funny.
We ended up loving that.
I know, my husband's getting all disturbed that we're putting fireplaces on, but have the door open. I was like, well, we're hot, and we're not.
Yeah, and I want the
fireplace. Haven't you ever driven in a car with the heat on and the window down? It's amazing.
I know, it is.
Great.
It's like, it's all just sensational. Why would you not?
I was like, you're not paying this bill?
I can't say he was being like, you know, eco-friendly or anything, but
she said eco.
She said eco.
Sorry, I drank.
She said sorry.
I say the craziest things. Oh my God.
All right. Okay. Any more
eco-friendly. He was not being eco-friendly.
Any more acquisitions?
Maybe he was. Who knows? He's so weird.
Samantha, did you buy anything?
He's still out of work. I'm gonna kill him.
You got all these different colors.
I went on a clay run to get some of the colors for the trinket dishes and the things that come as extras in our advents.
I think I got little crumbs in mine.
But that was really, I mean, that was really it. And it's so hard to find clay anymore. Like,
same with yarn and all.
So crazy. Like Michael's doesn't even stock anymore. They're liars. They don't stock.
Hobby Lobby is where you got it, right?
When we shopped up in Lancaster, I started to flip out in the
yeah, wearing the mask is awful.
Trying to decide what kind of fabric I wanted.
Not that we're not for masks. We are for wearing the mask. Just our experience. We would
rather not.
We would rather shop online because when you're in the shop and you're trying to pick your colors, you're like slowly suffocating.
Yeah, it was bad.
For me, I would rather shop online. It's like as soon as I put it on, I start going.
I know. Like it's crazy.
Wait, they're telling this to an indie dyer. I literally have to wear the mask for hours.
To work.
But it's not the same. It's an expensive mask, and it really lets out air.
I'm just glad the colder weather's coming, and
me too.
Yeah.
Because, see, it's just harder and hotter
I
weather.
can't shop like that. I have
For
to shop
me.
online. I just will have to.
I like shopping
can't.
online better. And you know what?
I felt
It's
bad.
safer.
This store was epic.
It was.
It was. Andrea puts it in her PH Dyer one. Oh, she'll have to put
Yeah,
a
if you
little
want a
slides in
tour
there.
for all
Put
that.
some slides in about that store. That store was great. They had everything you
Yeah,
could think
they
of
did.
to quilt or cross stitch or, no yarn, just cross stitch and quilting.
But they
fabric.
had little gifts and
Bags.
stuff
They
too.
had all kinds of bag,
Yeah, it was cool.
sewing patterns. I mean, really great. It really was. And then Daddy goes and walks outside. He's like, well, and I don't blame him because I can't decide. And I'm like, well, does he like this? And oh my God. Because I want to make a quilt for my bedroom, but he's
So
got to
we did
agree
get
on it.
quilting
It can be all
stuff.
like flowery. And he don't
If
like
you
it.
guys want to hear about the quilting plans we have
Yeah.
and the stitching stuff we got there,
Right.
check out the Seashore Stitchers. We'll
Right.
be filming that shortly
The
after
next
this
video,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, but it was an epic shop.
And I want to make we saw a table runner that was made out of fabric, Christmas fabric for a Christmas tree.
It was great.
Oh, that was good.
What?
I just stabbed myself.
Oh my
A
God.
Christmas tree. It was so great.
It was
Oh,
pretty.
I have to make it. Like that's what I'm going to practice on before I have quilted some bags, but not that I, really ever sold.
Did you want to do your shop talk?
Really, it's a wee shop talk.
Yeah.
We're not going to say
Don't say anything, Andrew.
specific things, but I have some specific things I
Fantastic
can tell
ideas.
you about the shop, which is that the Snowed In collection will be coming back. That was my
Oh yeah.
snowy barn door, the wreath, the knitted heart stitch markers, which I think I'm gonna have them in rings that fit a US 15 or was it a US 10? I forget.
Yeah.
But these rings I really like for the stitch markers, so I'm probably gonna do that. That's the only difference. Definitely adding collections, like definitely.
Yeah, we talked today. We have some
we
epic
forgot to
ideas.
say-
The
Stay tuned for
plans are
A giveaway. Yeah.
just awesome.
Did you do that?
No.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot too.
So we'll be coming out with all of that
What we can tell you
November 1st.
is there will be the Mystery Yarn Clubs we're running now run for 3 months apiece.
Yeah.
Nancy is on her second month. She will end in December.
Yes.
That'll be her third month.
Right.
And Life is What You Bake of It will end in January. January will be its last month. After that, well, it'll be released then, but before that we'll open pre-orders for what we're going to do as a sock set. I won't tell you the themes because they're all a surprise.
Well, not the
Oh,
sock set, but
epic.
Valentine's Day
That's
we
what I'm
can
saying
Oh,
for
for
the
epic.
Advent.
Valentine's Day.
They can know the Advent.
Oh, so we'll tell you our Advent ideas because you guys actually...
You guys inspired
So
it.
if you watched the last episode, you may have entered for the giveaway, and in order to do so, you had to give us an idea of what you might like to see in a Valentine's Day Advent. We actually went through all of your ideas, and we're taking them all. We love them all because we're doing 2 Advents with a general theme. One is Love Stinks, for all you Valentine's Day haters out there.
That's
And
great.
then, what is the other one going to be called?
We're not sure, but it's basically like a good and bad Valentine's Day. Like there's that bad black and pink side
Yeah.
that's all like,
Yeah.
you know.
Love Stinks.
Love stinks, yeah. And
Yeah.
then there's
Yeah.
the cutie, side to it.
Romance side.
Now I want to say that we took your guys' ideas, but we switched it up. We came up with some really creative things, you guys.
We
very
took
epic.
all of your suggestions and put them into the Advent. So I think everybody's going to be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
If you do purchase the Advent, a little bit of yourself will be in there. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we took inspiration from every comment.
Yeah.
We really
And they will all either fit into one of those categories, and we'll
Yeah.
have a variation. So you, as your, like, if you went to purchase, you could pick the Love Stinks one or the Romantic Advent.
Yes.
Depending on if you wanted a lovey-dovey charms or if you want, like, Love Stinks.
Yeah, one's
charms.
going to be, they're both kind of cutesy.
And they're
but
going to be Yarn charms.
one I could even say could kind of be, a little on the sexy side.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'm liking that, like, date
Yeah.
night style.
But
nice.
that's our idea for that. We have a sock set with 3 variations coming out. We won't tell you what that is, but it is Valentine's Day oriented. And we have a lot of Christmas stuff.
Oh,
coming
the
out.
Christmas.
we couldn't
we just
control
can't
ourselves.
end. Like, you know, when you get this time where you just start naming things and you're like, but I'm one person, but I'm one person.
I know.
And you want to be 5 people because you have so many ideas.
So many ideas.
And I love when the creativity, it starts flowing, and then you're like, wait, we can't do it all.
Yeah, I know, but I don't feel that way. I'm gonna do it all. Like,
I know,
have to
remember?
get it
I
onto the
said it.
yarn. Like, I have to.
God, we must have
So we
looked
went
at each other
through
and been like,
ideas.
get it,
I know, we're high-fiving all night. My arms
So many high fives.
It was funny. I was sleeping. And I barely slept because I was itching and all kinds of.
And we
crazy
were
stuff
high
going on.
fiving and eating.
And
these
she came down to spend time with her, and I
Yeah.
love it. She comes back every time they're alone, which is rare because we don't get alone time very much. But when they're alone, they come up with the best stuff. Oh
was
my
so much
God,
fun.
it's like super brain or something.
I'm telling you, you channel this twinness.
This,
you know?
it's scary.
It's like a superpower.
Oh my God.
Like, pow off of each other so we can, like, figure it out.
Yeah,
I
I
know.
said we're like sunflowers.
So we told them
you
what
just
they
go
are.
like this and share your
Share your
energy.
energy.
I know, it's crazy.
So
it really
we're
is.
gonna have a mini set, I can tell you that. And we're gonna have
Remember when you played that
What
game
else?
and you knew what each other was going to say?
a
It was
mini
scary.
set. What else? do we pick?
Pictionary.
Oh, a
Nobody
shawl
wins
kit.
like we do.
We're gonna have a mini set, a shawl kit. These
That
are all
was
gonna
weird.
be themed. We're not gonna tell you what they are until they come out or closer to.
But I
it.
can tell you, they're
Yeah.
epic.
They're epic. And they haven't been done before.
Nope.
Not that I
That's
find
what's
them
crazy.
anywhere.
It's fresh ideas. I love
We
Can't
it.
try to
find
come
it
out with
anywhere.
things
I
that
love
nobody's
it.
done before.
Do I yarn over?
So yeah, lots of things coming out that are gonna be very exciting.
And in between, you know, doing orders. I
Oh my
have
God!
all the bulks.
We forgot to tell them.
What?
Debbie McComber ordered my
Yes!
advent.
I
Debbie
I'm
McComber
saving her bag.
is a big time romance novelist.
Novel.
She actually had
I've
one
read
of
'em
her books. Yeah, we
A
love
good
her.
yarn.
Write them all.
We
Yeah.
love her.
A good yarn.
A good yarn.
She
What was
ordered.
what Blossom Street?
Yes.
Oh my God, series.
She
That's
ordered
great.
my yarn advent.
Cedar Cove.
Oh my
Hallmark. That's it. That's Debbie McComber.
I'm literally gonna make her
Mrs.
like the
Kringle.
most exclusive
That's
yarn
Debbie
bag.
Yes,
McComber.
Samantha does the extras for my
Yeah.
advent. She's at the end when you open up your Christmas goodies.
Debbie's
Yeah.
gonna get something special.
And Debbie, oh my.
Debbie needs
So
something
excited. I was
special.
literally running around the house screaming because she were, and I know it's her because I looked it up.
Yeah.
I was a total stalker, and I was like, Debbie McComber's address. And I looked it
And
up.
it came
It's
up.
her!
It is.
Oh my God, I'm done. I tried to
Scary.
ask her, I was like, if it isn't too forward, could you tell me, are you the famous author, Debbie McComber? And she totally ghosted me and didn't tell me
Yeah.
a single
She probably
thing.
didn't have time.
But I know because of her address. It's
Oh.
her!
She's probably like, no, I ain't doing that.
I'm done. She's like, I've been
She
had.
probably doesn't want us to give her stuff, but we're giving her
She's
stuff.
probably like, I've been had.
Yeah.
Everybody,
She had to
follow
look
Debbie
us up.
McComber. You need to see Woolen Women
Yeah.
Fibers on her feed.
On her feed.
Oh,
Yeah.
other exciting things.
She has other knitting on her feed.
I got a logo.
Oh my
logo.
God. You have to insert a picture
Leanne
here.
from Cocktail
Cocktail
Hour at the
Coop.
Coop made my logo. I just
Yep.
got it like, how does this happen?
I don't know.
I just got it like a day ago. Sorry,
Oh,
I'm
it's
tangled.
so exciting.
And she literally, I mean, she like hit the nail on the head the first time out.
Yeah,
I was like, I want nothing
Adorable.
changed. It was just so great. And so she made my logo, and she just gave me all the files. Maybe I'll put it out here. once
Yeah,
I can get it
show them a little
uploaded.
picture. That is
But it's
adorable.
after the Woolen Women.
Yes,
It's
three of us.
three
It's
sheep.
hysterical.
One is spinning off of
That's
the other
me.
sheep's coat. One is doing needle art, so like cross stitch, and the other is
That's
doing
Andrea.
is knitting.
Oh
my
well, that could have been
love
you
it.
too, but that could have been either one of you.
So three little sheep.
Samantha
I
stitches
love it.
too, so it
I am
really could
so
be either one of you.
excited.
Which one are you now?
I don't know.
I know we couldn't complain.
We know I'm the middle one.
We couldn't come across doing polymer clay because
Yeah, I didn't know
it's
how to
like
make her do
nobody would know.
Know what you're talking
Yeah.
about,
It
right?
was.
Well, and it's Woolen Women fibers.
It's
So, like,
fiber. We're
I
using
thought, let me
thread.
stick to the fiber arts.
I mean, we work with fiber. That's what
Right.
we do.
Yeah, so I did all the
Yep.
fibery things, and
so
it is the
exciting.
cutest logo ever.
She did a great job.
I
She
can't
really
wait.
did.
I've had my name, Woolen Women Fibers, trademarked. I'm going to add my logo
Yeah.
to that trademark.
Just
So really excited.
adorable.
Oh, more exciting news. Sorry, can I tell all my exciting news?
Yeah, what's that?
Our home,
Oh,
we've been
they're
pre-approved.
getting closer.
We're getting closer. We've
Sorry,
signed
I'm
lots
yelling.
and lots of papers. No, that's quite all right. Lots and lots of
Yelling out.
papers. They just now told
It's
us what the
exciting.
mortgage would
It's a
actually
nice
be, and pre-approved us and told us like what we had to do to get started to actually Oh no. So we're really excited. We're one step closer, and we might be in a new home and a brand new dye studio and making studio in maybe a month. So again, if you guys want to see that, check out PH Dyer. I have 3 new patrons, so it's been exciting because people are starting to join. So if you want to see all the behind the scenes for the making of the dye studio and all that stuff,
yeah, all that.
Check out PH Dyer on Patreon.
So exciting.
I'm doing Vlogtober too. If anybody sees Vlogtober, check those out.
Come
here, kitty.
Oh.
We took Kitty to the vet. He has a urinary infection.
Yeah, black kitty. Spooka.
Oh, hey,
Oh, the spooka. Hurt my gum. Oh, spooka.
He got medicine.
What happened? You're all hurt.
Is your pee-pee hurt?
I know how bad it is, spooka. I've had
Is it
them.
terrible? Oh, great.
All right.
It's funny, we had to stop on the
He's
side
a
of the
giant
road.
cat. He's like a little dog.
We were on the side of the road eating a chimichanga.
He's the size of a little dog.
But he didn't even yell at us. He just talked at us. I think he was mad we were eating a chimichanga in front of him.
Yeah. We took him out and we put him on the picnic table and he was like, meow.
We had to eat.
You put him on a picnic table?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm not going to leave him in the car. He's my kitty.
I know, but on a picnic table where people eat?
Look,
we had
oh
to.
well. Nobody was
It was
there.
Oh my
outside.
God, no one was there. You were lucky.
We were like, our cat's eating with us. The lady was looking at us from the restaurant.
Yeah.
And we're like, hey.
Yeah. You should have said, you need to wipe this off.
Let's move on. Let's not forget our giveaway.
Oh, yes, we
So
did.
last time the giveaway included a one-of-a-kind Sammy So's bag because she doesn't make bags anymore.
Giant drawstring.
A Halloween bag, and it included a, what is her name? My Michelle Knits?
Yes.
I didn't know if she had a different
Maximum Yarnage.
Maximum Yarnage. That's what I
That's
remember.
it.
She's
Right.
My Michelle Knits on Instagram, and she is Maximum Yarnage. She makes beautiful hand-dyed fibers, and we are giving away her peaches and cream skein.
Yeah, really pretty.
With that bag because it's like an orangey kind of, could definitely be pulled off for
I know,
Halloween.
we hate to give it away, but
I know, but I'm inundated. I have too
there's too
much
much.
yarn. So I thought it can't just sit on the shelf. Somebody's got to knit it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm yawning like 17 times in a row.
So
Sorry.
you guys commented if you had
I have
subscribed
massive pain in my face.
and liked the video and commented on what you wanted to see in a Valentine's Day Advent. You were generated into a random selection for the giveaway, and we picked a winner. And Psycho Who Girl, you're our winner!
Yay!
So contact me on Instagram. I know we talk all the time.
DM.
So when you see this, just DM me and let me know. I know your address, but tell me your address. Tell me where to send it.
Yarn, which was very nice.
And she orders for me all the time. She's really sweet. If you haven't checked her out, check her out. She's really cool, and she's a great yarny friend. So I'm so happy you won Psycho Who Girl, and make sure to contact us to let us know where you want us to send your gifts.
Yeah.
But yeah, you get a nice little Halloween kind of
Oh,
kit.
it's epic. She's gonna love it.
Yeah. For the giveaway next time.
If any new makers want to send us stuff, or anybody wants to send us something to
Yeah,
give
if you
away,
want to be featured.
I mean, I feel like people are going to get sick of us keep giving things away, but we have good
if you'd like to be featured, send your, if you're a smaller dyer, or even if you're somebody else, if you just generously want to give.
We're trying to get big, so
please, we want to plug other people. So if you have stuff that you want featured on the podcast, please let us know.
We should put it on Instagram.
I'll put it out there.
Because I would love to share that.
But DM me or one of the Woolen Women on Instagram and let us know if you want to send your stuff out, and we will feature it on here. I'll feature it on PH Dyer Patreon, and we'll get it out there. So let us know if you have some stuff you want to contribute. What did we say for the next giveaway? We're running a Nancy Drew kit. Mystery Yarn Club every month for 3 months. It's on its second month right now. This month is going to be the Ringmaster's Secret. It's like circus themed.
This one's my favorite. Guys, I can't even tell
I've
you.
never heard of it.
Out
great.
of the park with the
them.
charms.
The charm is great.
The charms on this one, and I didn't think I was going to be able to top the first one.
So everybody should have already gotten their Nancy Drew by now.
The yarn was great, but the
charms
made it.
It really
did.
The charm made it.
And we have to give her kudos for that, because that was excellent.
I do. I fully do. I mean, they made it for me. Really.
We got Nancy with blown up lips.
We get
Oh,
all
yeah.
the mess
She
up.
got Botox.
Wait, we got Nancy with
She's
Botox
great.
and lip filler,
Yeah.
and I was like,
Yeah.
She
You
was
liked it. You would have loved
I
it
painted
too.
her when I was tired,
Ugh.
and she got like lip injections.
I
She
get all the
says
mess
things
ups.
about her art, and it's just not true. It could have
Look,
been so.
I
it could've
try
been
to
great.
never,
I
ever,
know.
ever send out anything that is
You
just
both.
even
well,
less than
actually,
perfect.
all of us are too critical of
Okay,
that.
well, let's tell them. So, for the next giveaway, we are giving away the charms that came
Three of
with
them.
the last month's mystery
There's
yarn
three.
club.
There's 3 altogether.
There's 3 charms all
I know.
together.
There's a Nancy Drew, or you tell them.
Oh, okay. So there's I have a little faceless one. Should I show her?
Yeah,
Yeah,
cute.
she's cute.
Okay, wait.
They're so cute, even without a face.
Wait,
Yeah.
we gotta. Oh, she's in the extras, but wait, the new ones are in here.
Ooh,
Okay.
Can't see that.
it's amazing. Every time you show something, I'm shocked.
Here's Nancy.
I don't
She
know.
doesn't have a face, guys, because she's not done.
But
there
people are
she is.
showing them on
Great.
Instagram,
Yeah,
guys.
if you, I'm gonna post up a picture, and we're gonna have a picture below. I'm sure we can
Yeah, because
attach
people
a
are already
picture.
putting them up.
This is just Nancy. Then you receive a glow
have to
in the
remind
dark
people.
little book,
I'm doing
and
this
it
right.
is the book that we did. What was it called?
The book.
Um,
She even had the
Secret
book,
of
the
the Old
name.
This,
Clock.
the secret of
The
the old
secret
clock,
old
and
clock
now
was on that little book.
it was the actual cover
Of the
and
book.
back to the book.
Exactly.
And it glows in the dark. The little
It was
binding
great.
of pages glows.
Oh my god.
Just for the novelty. It's the funnest thing
Oh,
ever.
it really was.
Because you know it's a mystery.
I
And
don't know
like
how you
something's
got
gotta
that
glow in
small.
the dark. Okay, lots of tries on the printer. So I wasted a lot of, see,
yeah.
wait, okay, we should show them. You see that stack of white papers in the homeschool shelf right there?
Yeah?
That was how much that happened, okay?
Oh.
Look at that. They're just scraps now. We don't waste.
Okay, we don't
We
waste.
use them for
reuse
scraps.
them, yeah.
But so you'll get that, and you also get the old clock.
Yep, the old clock.
I love the designs, and this will never ever be sold in my shop. The last
you can
chance to get
only
this
win
is
it.
this giveaway.
Can
You
only
only
win
can
it
win
on
it.
here.
Yep, after that it'll never be offered again. Nancy shall forever with her little green jumper and buttons.
And wait till you see the ones for this month if you ordered.
Oh, I know.
unbelievable.
Excellent.
Right, I'm
I
at the
can't
end of a
even.
row.
Look at it. Oh, it looks so great.
It's
gonna be great.
epic. Oh my god.
I really want it off the needle.
This has to be mine.
Yeah.
Look, we
It's a
gotta
great
share.
Valentine's
She's gonna
Day
move away and
shawl.
take all our shawls.
Yeah, I'm gonna be about 20 minutes
Wait,
away.
I have more.
But wait, now we're like, we're too close. So now we're like, if I move 20 minutes away, you might actually be surprised and want to watch my videos.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
you won't know what's going on
Like
every
when we
5 seconds.
podcast, we'll be able to talk about
I'll pull
stuff.
the shawl out and she'll be like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Meanwhile, at home, she's like,
So knowing
seeing
us
every
will be
day.
on Duo every day.
Probably.
So who knows? That's so funny.
I probably
We
would.
were upset. I was upset she's moving like 20
Yeah,
minutes
John
away.
was like,
what
am
the
I
frick?
buying this expensive home so you can be at your mother's? I was like, of course. I'm going to have breakfast at
No,
home.
we're
and
going to
then
be at
I'm
her
leaving.
house all the time, and I'm going to be getting a divorce. It's
I have a
sad.
great backyard.
Daddy's
We're
going to be
planning
like,
Samantha's
you're going
wedding.
there again, just like he did when they were gone. Every 3 months, I had to see my kids.
We were
And he's,
planning
like,
Samantha's
questioning
wedding
this.
in the backyard. That's
Oh,
what we're
yeah, we're
doing.
planning
The
it.
backyard's epic.
My wedding
Yes.
dress is actually
it's gonna
still
be.
in my closet,
Yeah.
guys. Okay, COVID just fucked
May.
it all up.
April, May.
And now
No
people
bugs.
are like, oh, when did you reschedule? I'm like, when the end of the world isn't happening, that's when.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But we could do it in her backyard. It's going to be really, really
Oh,
nice.
so what do they have to do to enter? Ooh. Let's make them type the word.
What is it?
Tell us what was the family name?
It's going to be too hard.
It isn't
It's
though. You
not.
can Google this.
It's
Oh.
not.
What is the, and it's fun.
Duh.
What is the what was the
I'm
family
stupid.
name that received the money
Here's my brains.
that Nancy got from solving the mystery of the old clock? So Nancy basically found a will in the
I
old
played that
clock.
game and I can't remember.
You need to tell me what family, the family name, that last name, actually received the money.
Right.
Who was willed the money?
Okay.
You can Google that.
Okay. Well, now that you told
Get
me.
to it. They're going to Google it anyway. Have you
I would
noticed?
have been like, I don't know.
Just type
I
the
played
word.
the game too.
If
twice.
you've received
Don't know.
a Nancy kit, you got a fun coupon code, and we will probably do this with the mystery yarn kit.
Right.
where there was a little riddle on it and you had to solve it, and then you get a coupon code that allows you to get things from our shops if you can guess and solve the mystery. So it's fun.
So it's a mystery kit with a mystery.
With a mystery. Yes. Mystery savings.
How hard did we laugh when you said that?
We were dying. I'm going,
Mystery
wait.
savings.
Yeah, mystery savings.
Yeah.
So if you ordered one, you'll probably be trying to solve the mystery.
And everyone will be seeing new envelopes come out. So I know if anybody's ordered from me, you've seen the wax seals. Okay, that wax seal, it's so permanent to Sammy Sews now.
Oh, I know. It's so great.
There's going to be a new one
love
every
it.
season.
I love it.
I have to.
do
So
that.
now I got the kids. The kids are like, obsessed with doing the stamping the wax.
Oh, I know. Even the big kid wants
You have
to
little
do it.
workers.
Yeah.
I love it.
They won't leave me alone about putting these
Future
wax
workers.
seals on.
Yes.
They're sitting there mixing the colors. So
You
now
give
we
little
got
Tone his first job.
Yeah, they're going into the family business.
we got
They'll bring out all the yarn.
we got hybrid colors going on. The
Okay,
kids
that's
are
right.
making hybrid colors. They really, really like putting the wax seals on. They're like killing me.
That's
Like,
fun.
let me get it.
I
So
love
they
that.
love it. But we're gonna see a brand new wax seal for winter. I'm gonna start using it November 1st. So any orders
okay.
made after November 1st will have a brand new wax seal on it and a brand new
I know, it's so
letter
nice.
with a coupon code in it. I'm sure, or something special. I gotta
You
come
gonna
up with
do
something
bags then?
special.
I don't have anything to show.
No, I meant Christmas bags or anything. When are you starting that? We're going to be starting beginning, middle of November.
1st, I think.
Yeah.
Soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she'll be getting some bags. We'll have some Christmas knit kits out.
Yeah, I just been putting the bags in her shop. It's hard. It's hard to knit all this, and well, especially because of the way I am. I mean, I can't do it all.
That's a very
And just saying, like, I worked with so many wonderful makers this time. I like want to let you guys know it literally has put a roof over our heads.
Yeah,
like
it's amazing.
this is the most amazing experience.
We know I can
I
say
know.
that
It really
too.
is.
I know. She got a down payment for
Yeah.
now.
I
Like it's crazy.
Just me, and this is a first because I've been a student
Student all our
my
life,
entire life. I paid for the down payment for our home.
and that is awesome.
My first home I'll ever own.
I can't even believe it.
Yarn.
It's like
paid for the
surreal
down
or something.
payment.
It's
But it's
crazy.
amazing. We really pour
every bit of
inch,
ourselves.
hour of
we
my
do.
life into this business, and I'm so glad it paid
I'm
off.
so
I
proud
don't
of
think
them.
I live a moment
Oh,
of my
look, I'm gonna
life
cry.
without the
Go.
camera on me. I am filming 24/7. I put so much into that Patreon.
She gets mad at us because someone's always yelling.
Yeah, every time. I hit
time
play
we
and the
camera on.
vulgarness starts.
Oh my god!
Somebody will be arguing, fighting,
It's such a shame.
yelling. I'm like,
Oh.
every time I turn the camera on.
The old man hasn't gone back to work yet.
Yeah,
It's
my
not
dad
fun.
is seriously needs to go.
God
back to work.
forbid he help us in the studio,
Yeah.
cut some
We
fabric.
did today. He gave me a new tarp, and he
did,
set
yeah.
up. I got an air purifier.
Yeah,
He set
helped
that
us
up.
with that.
So he did. I gave him
So that
little
was good.
jobs. He
Yeah.
was good. But
But
you guys,
he's putting lights on in the living room. Like
He's
he's put lights
keeping
in.
busy
He's doing
now.
things.
Yeah.
He's trying.
But you guys, we
He's
are
better than
so
most, I would think,
excited, and
but
we can't thank you enough because
Yeah.
honestly, you have
It has been
made
wonderful.
all our dreams come true.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
are so excited.
And this dream only works out with you guys. Every
Yep.
like, every
So
share.
true.
And we're having so much
Everything.
fun coming up with the theme.
Yeah.
I know. She
We had
came
the
home
best
so
day.
excited.
Oh my gosh, it was great.
And I was like, oh god, I missed it. I was asleep again. Oh.
We sip tea, and I'll be like, what about this? She'll be like, what about this with this? And I'll be like, yeah.
And we're like, yes!
I know, they're great. Oh my god.
You'd think you'd need alcohol for that, but just a good hot cup of tea and we get going. Like, it's great.
Yeah.
I know.
It's great. And then
That's
the
so
kid
true.
gets involved. He'll sometimes get all involved.
I know.
Coda
Isn't
is
that
so
cute,
cute.
Coda? That's so adorable.
So thank you guys. And thank you for
I know.
watching.
It's so sweet. Thank you.
So hopefully we won't be 3 weeks next time. We are going nowhere.
Yeah, 'cause
I
we
may
went
be
away,
moving.
that's why.
That will probably, but I'm going to film all that. So maybe it won't
Be so bad.
Be so bad.
It'll make it a little happier.
We may hire movers because we've moved too many times now.
Oh, I was
The
thrilled
good
when
news
moved.
is I did
Remember
not
us
move
pulling
things.
I lived on Surrey Avenue over here in a 2-bedroom, and when they were like 8 years old, we got the 3-bedroom where we live now. We were taking shopping carts full. Me and the 2 little girls
Yep.
over, and they were so good. They were never like, "Oh, we don't want to go," or none of that.
Whoever
They were
moved
so
her.
like, "All right, come on."
We were excited to move.
It was fun.
Wait, she was excited because she was getting her own room, and then I
Yeah,
slept.
they were getting their own
I
bedrooms.
slept in her bed
Yeah.
for like
Years.
years. I would go to bed like in my own room, and then I'd be like, nope.
Yeah,
I
they had little beds, twin beds
Yeah.
together, and then they'd always be in the same bed.
Yeah, no, I wasn't allowing that.
Isn't that funny?
By the way, just in other news, we're all wearing leopard pants.
Yeah, we're all yes. Mine and Samantha's are aged. These are brand new.
Look at these socks.
These are
See, Mom,
soft.
I want you to knit me ones, and I want them to be this long.
Right there.
She knitted me ones that are
You know how hard that is?
Yes.
She said it's a tall order, literally.
It is.
It's a tall.
I can't even get them for myself.
All right, well, we'll see you guys in a few weeks. Thank you for watching. If you're joining us and you're new, we hope you enjoyed our craziness. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe to our channel, like the video. We're always up for comments. If you want to tell us what you want to see or something that you liked, please comment below. Don't forget to enter the giveaway, and we will see you later.
Bye.
Bye.